Hey
Hey guys,
guys, welcome
come back
back to
to 2
Two Cents.
Cents. I let him say it today. How did that feel, babes?
Well, you didn't let me say it. I just said it first.
Yeah, I guess. Anyways, hey guys, how's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling in this hot, hot summer weather?
Well, today's a chilly day.
Yeah, guys, it's our first chilly day of the summer.
Yep.
Woo! But it's so bloody smoky because if you guys don't know, there's lots of wildfires happening in our region.
Yeah, and also like apparently like a close by city or like small town is on fire too.
Yeah, and people have to like evacuate. It's so
Yeah.
sad. Like imagine like your house like burning.
Why live there if you know it's gonna happen?
Always.
It's like
Oops, I
people that
just spit
it's
on
like
the
people
mic.
that live in Tornado County. They know there's tornadoes. Why even live
I
there?
know I could never live in those. Like tornadoes are so scary. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh sorry. Yeah, no, but there's so much smoke because of the wildfires of the poor trees burning, and it's everywhere. Like our city is covered. It's all like orange mist.
Yeah, it's like Dune or
Yeah,
like
it's literally giving Dune.
2024 or whatever it's called.
No, but the bloody smoke is everywhere. It's like inside buildings. It's like you're like like you're inhaling, you're like eating it at this point.
Yeah.
So annoying. And it's like I can't even imagine for people who have actual like breathing problems and asthma, like oof. Like I'm already struggling with it and I'm like I just breathe fine.
Yeah.
It's so like it's like such a bad smell because it smells like you're in like a never ending like campfire, like you're never ending camping, but it's like it smells bad. It's not like that good camping smell, you know?
Yeah.
And it's so strong, like I don't even want to think about it. So yeah, that's super fun that's happening right now. Also I was gonna say, speaking of tornadoes, there's actually the Twisters movie that's coming out when we're filming this.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna watch it though. Do you actually want to watch it?
I would like to watch it just because it's like a remake of an old one.
Yeah, I never watched the old one or anything. We'll
Yeah.
see. Maybe we can. Anyways, so how are you doing?
Just chilling. What about you?
Me too, guys. We've honestly just been chilling. Like we're really just actually resting this summer because we don't really got much going on.
Yeah.
And just doing lots of content stuff and obviously still working, sadly, because we need money. But yeah, the summer is so low key, guys, because there's like nothing to do in our city. And we've already done so much things and gone to so many places. But don't worry, we still have a lot of content for you guys for like vlogs and stuff. But like there's literally nothing to do or it's so bloody expensive. Like there was this water and lantern thing happening in our city and we really wanted to go, but it's $60.
Yeah.
I think per person. I'm like, hell no,
I know,
it's
just
not
for
worth
what?
it.
Just so they can give you a piece of paper and just put it
I
in the
know,
water.
like hell no. But we are gonna
Hell
go
no.
downhill go-karting. I've actually been wanting to do it for so long and I'm really excited. So we got our tickets for that. We also
I
did
forgot about that.
recently, I know, we also did recently went to this like Disney immersive experience thing, which was basically just a slideshow of like all the movies, but it was still cool. But
Yeah.
I think did we film that? I think we did. Yeah, we'll have a vlog for that. But yeah, we haven't really been doing anything. It's been so chill and like we have no trips, nothing really like no big plans. Honestly, just chilling and resting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like watching, same thing, not really much other updates.
We're basically saving all our like trips and fun stuff when we retire.
Yeah, totally. Well, no, we're saving it for maybe like our reading break during school because we just need to
Yeah.
get more money. We're just looking for a bloody job, guys. It's so hard to get jobs these days. I hate the economy and all that stuff. But anyways, that's boring talk. Nobody wants to hear about that. Anyways, so cute is this. Also, guys, if you're watching this video version, you'll notice this is only for the viewers. We got the blue lights going on, and he's actually wearing a blue shirt, and I'm wearing black, and it's kind of a whole vibe of blue and black. So
Yeah.
looks pretty cool.
Heal.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, for now we're honestly not watching anything. We're just watching Seinfeld. Well, he's rewatching it, I'm watching it, and we're watching Victorious. I'm rewatching it, he's watching it for new.
Yeah.
And we're mostly just waiting for all these new movies to come out that we're excited for.
But are we gonna watch it back to back, or are we just gonna wait like daily and watch him?
Like for the new movies?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think it just depends when we have time.
Okay, because what do you think the managers would like notice, like you going the next day for a new movie or no?
Like what managers though?
At like Cineplex.
Well, No, but we don't go to mine.
No, what I'm talking about the other one that we go to.
Oh,
Wouldn't they be like, this is weird?
well, no, I don't think so because they would have to like memorize us and because there would be different workers and stuff.
I guess so.
Well, no, but I don't even know if we'd even be able to go like day after day. We have to see when we're available.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, we got like, there's like 5 or 6 movies coming out that we're really excited for. I think we already mentioned
And like
them.
4 coming out like literally the same day.
Yeah, there's literally so much. All of them are coming out August 2nd. And then the rest are coming out like every Friday after that. So when our podcast comes out, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we already mentioned that, so we won't talk about it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much updates, guys, for this time. But guys, remember, you can always let us know what you guys got going on. Anything exciting or funny or fun or cool or weird happening to you guys.
We're looking forward to.
Yeah, or any tea, please, guys. We love the tea. Even if we don't know you, we still want to know the tea, guys. Guys, we're basically just big friend group, okay? We're just a big community of friends and we want to know all the tea. And we also got our OG first real fan audience member here with us again, Fluffy. And she's sleeping under his legs because she's scared of the wind, right?
Yeah.
Because it's pretty windy today. And actually, speaking about Fluffy.
Windy? Oh, Fluffy.
Oh, today, this episode topic, it will be honoring her. And we're going to be talking about her a lot. Well, and others too.
Sure.
But yeah. Anyways, you got anything else to say, beeps?
Let's get it right into the show.
Let's jump right into it, guys. I was gonna say folks, but I'm like, I need to stop with the white terms. Because I promise I'm not whitewashed. I just like to say them for fun.
All right.
Anyways,
let's get right into the show, folks.
Yeah. So for today's topic, we're gonna be talking about pets or animals or whatever you like to call them, but the creatures we have living in our houses,
Sure,
in our home, pets, guys. Okay, but yeah,
I killed a pet actually today.
What pet?
It was like a beetle that I saw.
There was one in the carpet. It was so disgusting. No, it's funny, guys, because Fluffy was like sitting there and then her ears perked up and she looked down at the ground. And then I noticed because I'm like, what did she notice? And then it was like crawling.
I know.
So
I
gross.
hate rugs, guys.
Ugh, yeah, the amount of things can be in them.
And
gross.
You think it's like thin like this, like the height? No, it's like this long. It just crushed.
And it's like, ugh.
It's disgusting.
Guys, before we even get started, if you guys are looking to buy like an alarm system or something, and they can be expensive, just get a pet, not buy, like adopt or get a pet, because they're the best alarm system because they know, like they hear so well.
Yeah.
And like they can notice whenever there's some, like she literally noticed a damn bug. Like that's insane. I always think about it, like their hearing and like smelling is actually so crazy. The way it's like, I think it's like 10 times more than humans or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like really strong. But yeah, I don't know. It's great. Like even like for all of them, cats and dogs and everything. It's so
dogs.
cool. That's why I'm like, I feel bad for them sometimes when there's loud noises because I'm like, ooh, it must like really hurt their ears. And they're always like, they're so like interested in them. They're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
It's so cute when they're like just walking and then they stop because they like hear something or someone coming.
Talking about hearing, I got a new record player, vinyl.
Oh yeah.
Record player.
He actually sold the one that we got from Crazy Bins because it wasn't working good.
Yeah.
The needle or something.
Yeah, it would skip songs.
Yeah, he sold it for 60 buckaroos. Buckaroonies.
Yeah. And I bought a new one. That's better.
For $80. And wasn't the OG like 200?
Yeah, $210. Back to pets.
Yeah. Anyways, so today we're just going to be going through pets, just talking about all about them. So let's get into it. So first, I want to kind of just discuss what obviously the most common types of pets people have, which obviously I think a lot of people know. Well, I did search this up to be sure, but it is dogs and cats. I think dogs are probably the most common and then cats. And then there's birds, all types of birds.
Mm-hmm.
Hamsters. Some people have hamsters are actually so cute. I kind of want to get one. Some people have lizards, which is kind of or gerbils, which I don't get what the difference between gerbils and hamsters are. I don't know. Or guinea pig. Oh yeah, also guinea pigs. Aren't they like they're all kind of this similar? And some people have rabbits or bunnies. I also don't know what the difference between those are. And some people have ferrets. And some people do have horses. Like if you obviously have a
Yeah.
ranch or farm, or if they have like pigs and sheep and shit, but like those are usually for food.
Yeah.
Or some people do have reptiles, which is
Weird.
gross. I
But
could never
also
have those.
like in Asia, they also have what are those called? They look like water dogs.
Water dogs?
Yeah, they look like sea lions, but they're not sea lions.
Then what are they? Okay, guys, turns out it's just a ferret.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, those are the most common types of pets people have. So we're gonna be talking about what pets we have. So what do you have, babes?
I have a dogga.
Yes. And I have a cat, and he did used to have a
Yeah, I
bird.
used to have a bird, but things happened.
Unfortunately, she met her end, guys. I'm not laughing. It's not funny, but we do want to tell them how she died. It's so sad,
Basically,
guys. I'm not
during Christmas or
It was
like Christmas Eve,
guys. That's like the worst death anniversary.
people were crazy baking stuff, cooking stuff. There's smells all over the room and chili flying everywhere.
Like chili pepper things or whatever.
And I guess that she got like a little stuff on her nose.
Yeah.
And then she couldn't breathe and died.
I thought you said she like landed on the pepper. Guys, I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. I get awkward when I talk about sad stuff. Wasn't she on the pepper?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but she died because of that, which is so sad because it's like that must have been so bad for her. And guys, I never got to meet her because he would always talk about her. And actually, funny enough, Christmas Eve is the first time I came to his house ever.
Really?
And saw his room. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like met his dog and like, well, yeah, I already met everyone else. But yeah, I was so excited to see her because he would always be talking about her, but then I never got to.
Yeah.
And it's so sad because it was like Christmas Eve. You're supposed to celebrate, but then like that happens. But yeah, now he just got Fluffy, his dog. And I have my cat, the only pet I have. Her name is Mako. So yeah, we want to just talk about our own pets first. Avi.
Sure.
So do you want to talk about her first? So what's her age and breed and what her personality is like?
Fluffy is about 7 to 9 years old.
When you don't know their age. Wait, so is that old in dog years?
It's probably like 17 to 24.
Okay, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. They're dogs. Anyways,
she's a young adult.
Breed is like border collie / a different breed.
Guess we like don't know anything about her pets.
And she was adopted like when she was like probably like 6 months or like 4 months.
And where'd you guys get her from?
There's a place called Arcs, AARCS, I think it is. And yeah, she had a brother, but the people were like, no, it's not a good idea to adopt brothers because they fight later on. But I'm like, I don't think that's true.
Literally normal though. Like they're gonna get used to each other if they grew up together. Like what?
It's dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And what's her personality like? Like what does she like to do? And like what does she,
personality
like?
Is she likes to be aggressive, or should I say pretend to be aggressive?
Yeah. She likes to be silly apparently.
Yeah, so basically, like, she would bark at you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But she's actually just afraid of you.
Yeah. She's afraid of everything, too, right?
And she's afraid to go out, like, running too far because she just comes back.
Yeah, which is funny. And you said, like, she's not good with, like, other people and other pets. Like, she's never, like, exposed to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird because she grew up with other dogs, so.
And, like, you guys barely take her on walks. And I tell them, like, you should, because she should get used to, like, other dogs. Or you should just take her on, like, at night. Like, there's, like, nobody in your area, though.
Too much barking and stuff like that.
But dogs need walking, though, don't they?
Yeah, but she runs around sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, from my experience, obviously, like outsider meeting her, at first, like she does always bark at like anyone who comes to the door, but that's normal. Like old dogs do that. That's why I'm like saying they're a good system.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cute because obviously she can tell whenever it's their family members, and she starts barking at a high pitched when like they can't open the door.
Yeah.
Because she knows, and it's so cute because she always wags her tail so harsh that it like hits against the door. And at first I used to be like, what is that sound whenever they come in? And then he's like, oh, it's her wagging tail. I'm like, oh, that's so funny.
No, yeah. Like I was saying, like she is scared of people because we remember when your sister and her friend.
Oh yeah, they met her. Well, tried to.
Yeah, she went all the way over there.
Like she ran all the way out. She was barking at all of us.
And then she ran back waiting for the door.
Yeah, because I think she was just scared. That's why she was barking, because it's like a defense
But she
thing.
ran back to the door.
Yeah, so like she always goes back. Well, yeah, because dogs can also tell. Like they can go back. Like all animals, I think, can, because their smell, like they know where they can go back to.
Well, I don't know.
Just really cool.
Fluffy, I don't think she would run away.
Well, yeah, that depends on the animal. But yeah, that's like my faves. Guys, that's just a little shady inside joke. I'll tell you guys soon. But anyways, yeah, from my perspective, yeah, when I first met her, obviously I was really scared. Because guys, I'm low-key scared of dogs because when I was younger, my family and we went to this garage sale and there was a dog there. And obviously I didn't know how pets were like. And I know when everyone says, when you run, dogs think you're playing with them. So they run after you. And I got scared because I started running away from it. And it was just actually, nobody's put it back up. We're not done yet. Oh, wait, no, sorry. And I was just running away from it because I thought it was attacking me, but it was just trying to play with me. And it was so traumatizing because I just kept running because I was so scared. And I don't remember what happened after, but like ever since then, I got like scared of dogs, which obviously that fear is like really common. Like I swear everyone does. But like I did start to get better. My acquaintance / ex-friend, she got a dog, and our family friends, they got a dog too. So I like, and obviously I would like spend a lot of time with them. So I was kind of forced to get used to it. And obviously I did get used to dogs more. And I think that definitely did help overcome my fear a bit. And of course I was scared of their dogs at first. And my family friend's dog, their dog was like wild. It was so scared. Like they did not know how to train it. And like they low-key did not treat it like the best. Like it was so like aggressive and it was so scary. Yeah. But like they gave it away and they got another dog that's really small and cute. But yeah, I got way better.
They gave it away?
No, like they gave it to someone else. Like someone else got it because they couldn't like handle it. Like they didn't train it well. But yeah, and then they got like another small dog that's so cute. They have her still now. But yeah, I think I definitely got better with my fear. But obviously when I met Fluffy, because she's so big, like it intimidates me because when they start barking, I feel like they're like mad at me and they're gonna attack me. So of course I was very scared of her from the beginning. No, and I still am a little bit.
I told you since the beginning, like she's gonna bark, but I know, trust me, she's scared of you.
It scares me when they bark because I just get like, I like flinch and I get startled. But now she's actually way better. Like she barely barks when I come. And if it's only a little bit, but then she quiets down because obviously I think she's like she knows me now because I come here so much and obviously from the smell.
Or she just barks like because she's like excited of who's
because it's like someone coming. Yeah, and it's kind of funny because their bathroom is upstairs and whenever I need to go upstairs, I'd be so scared because she would be barking so much because I think like she didn't like that I was in her territory, which obviously that's fair. But I'd be so scared to go up. I would always bring treats to like make her like me, and I would always give her treats after I went to the bathroom. But now it's fine. Like I literally go upstairs and like we chill around and she doesn't do anything now. Yeah. It's really funny. And we actually witnessed her playing with a ice cube, and it was so cute because it was so small. It was going crazy. It was like jumping at it, and like, yeah, I do still get a little scared when he makes her crazy and makes her all riled up. Yeah. But other than that, I'm like good with her now.
You get scared because you think she's actually mad, but
yeah, like I think she's like getting mad. Like I can't tell when they play or they get mad. That's the problem.
No,
that's what scares me.
You see her begging for more.
I know, but I just like I still need to like I still have a little fear, but I'll get over it. Because obviously when I see other dogs passing by me, I try to move out the way because I don't like when they get close to me because I feel like they're gonna like bite me or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's my thing. Also, I do want to say a funny story. This was a long time ago when we were young. We were visiting those family friends that have the dog, and they had that wild dog. And this was when it was young, and they also had other guests there. I think I've told you this a million times, but it was so funny because we were all in their living room, and their dad was gonna feed the dog, and he was like outside, and he like let him in, and the dog came in, and we were all like screaming. We were so scared. And they also had their friend over, and the mom, she's also really scared of dogs. So me and her, we ran to like the other room, and we closed the door, and we were like looking through. We're like, where is he? We're so scared. And it was so fun. I swear it was out of a movie because the dog came right at us, beside us, and we both screamed so loudly and the dog got scared of us and ran away. It was so funny. And my sister like went up on the table and we were all like freaking out. We're acting like it was a wild animal. It was crazy. And I think another instance was we were in the basement and I think my family friend, they put a prank on me because they pretended that they opened the door and that the dog ran in. And they're like, oh my God, he ran in. And then I was like, oh, see, I like bolted up the stairs. Like, remember when George in that episode when there was a fire, he pushed, like, I pushed through everyone. Apparently, I stepped on my sister's toes. Like, I didn't care. I'm like, I'm the first one out, bitch. I'm saving myself. Yeah. And then it was just a joke. And they're like, we're just kidding. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I was so scared. I like ran up the stairs.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were funny moments with that dog that I remember.
There's another funny moment, but it didn't happen to me. It happens to this other kid.
Yeah.
There's like a friend of my mom's visiting us. This was in Mexico. So we had like a lot of dogs.
Oh, yeah.
So then there's like this little corner where there's like a big old ass bookshelf, but there's like gaps between them, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then when they came over and the kid was like just chilling there, all the dogs, like we had like 6 or 5, they all came running happy to see who's here. Oh. And the kid was like, ah! Oh, and then he started running to the corner of the thing and started climbing up on the side of the gaps of the bookshelf. He's like, ah!
Okay, Spider-Man.
Like that. And then the dogs are just like jumping on the bookshelf, like wanting pets and stuff.
Yeah, and he thinks he's scared. Yeah, see, that's the thing with me. I thought it, like, for people who get scared, they think it's like they're attacking them, but the dogs are just trying to play.
They're so
that's
funny.
So cute, though. The poor kid's probably traumatized and now scared of dogs. But yeah, I think I'm definitely getting better. But yeah, anything else you want to say about Fluffy? Anything she does or how she behaves or anything? She eats like everything. It's funny because we always feed it when we like don't want something. It's cute. But she never eats it right away. She takes it and then you have to say like, oh, I'm going to take it. And then it eats it.
Because sometimes
it gets mad.
Sometimes like ever since she was little, if she didn't see you eating it, she would not eat it.
Wow. So she learned, she's like, oh, that's something bad.
Like you would give her like a chip. You place it there and she'd be like just looking at it and smelling it and look up at you. I'd be like, eat it. She wouldn't eat it.
That's actually good.
I would take a chip and eat it, and then she'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,"
and then she would eat it too.
That's actually good though. She like wants to know if it's like safe or not.
Yeah,
that's cute.
We try to make her eat the bug, but she didn't.
Yeah, guys. Anyways, so now moving on to enough about her. I'm just kidding. Now moving on to my pet Mako. So she has
1 second.
No. Okay, sure, whatever. That's good. That's good. Oh, also, what are the nicknames that you guys have for Fluffy?
There's a bunch.
I always hear them call her floofers, fluffers.
Yeah,
that's
there's like
cute.
A lot. There's like Fluffy, Fluffers, Floofers,
Floofy,
Floofa.
Also, guys, it's ironic because her name is Fluffy, but she's not very fluffy. Like she has short hair.
Yeah, that we thought she was gonna be fluffy because she's supposed to be a border collie, but.
And this is what she looks like, guys. So cute. She's giving her paw. Oh, yeah. Tell them how she's trained. What have you trained her with? What does she know?
She knows sit, paw, both paws, say sorry, lay down,
roll over. Does she know play dead?
No.
Oh, you should teach her that.
There's also when I tell her not to eat something, she won't eat it until I tell her.
Guys, she really listens to him. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Or go pee here.
Yeah, or go sit there. Yeah. All right, guys, enough about Fluffy. Just kidding. So now moving on to my pet. Obviously, you can say other things as we go along.
Sure.
So Mako, my cat,
she doesn't like taking showers.
Fluffy?
She hates it.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, my cat, obviously her name is Mako. She is 2 years old now, so she's still a little baby. She's just a baby. She's just a freaking baby, guys.
She accepts wearing anything. Like if you put a hat on her, she'll put it and
pose say it after I say mine.
You said just add things
like
while you're...
when we're talking later, babes.
Okay, go.
Okay, anyways, guys, we also don't know her breed. I think, well, she's a gray long hair, and so she's actually fluffy. She has a lot of fur, and it's so freaking soft. I want to make it into a blanket. Anyways, yeah, we don't know her breed because we got her off of Kijiji, and she was like $100.
That's eBay for you guys.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. But yeah, she was not that expensive. But hey, now she's priceless. But yeah, and she also had a lot of other siblings. And I'm really mad because my dad should have gotten it at the time, but they didn't because they're like, it's too much. And I'm like, no, but she needs someone. But but yeah, her name. My sister came up with it. I think I've said this in like other ones. It's based on the H2O Just Add Water show, the Mako Island, where they turn into mermaids because we were obsessed with that. So hence the name Mako. And it just suits her. But we barely call her that. We have so much nicknames for her. We have Kuka, the rodent. Guys, we call her the rodent. Okay, and look, this might sound weird, but we're not like saying it in a mean way. We're just saying it because she looks like a rodent because she's gray. But obviously we say that out of love. We call it the rodent. I call it mommy because again, it's a cultural thing. Mothers call their children mom or mother, whatever. It's a weird thing, okay? We call her, Kuka, the rodent, mommy, Besbuso, Bisu. Well, Bisu, because that's in Arabic, that's actually cat. What else? We call her just like random like things. Like I just say like I baby talk her a lot, obviously. So what else do we say? Besbuso, Besbusi, Bisu, mommy, Kuka. The rodent, Oh, yeah, guys, this is a disclaimer. I call pets it a lot, and I know that's objectifying them because I know they're a living being, but I don't mean it in a bad way. I only say it because they're so cute that it's like you just have to call it an it because, like, it's hard to explain, but I don't mean it in a bad way, okay? But yeah, those are all we barely call her Mako, like never. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of funny. But we mostly call it Kuka or the rodent because it's just so freaking cute. But yeah, and for her personality, she's very independent. She does not like people at all. She does not like other animals. She does not like anyone in its territory. She gets so mad and so scared when there's other guests in the house. She always like runs and hides. It's so cute. And our family friends, they tried to bring over their cat and she like would start hitting her because she just hates everybody, which is, well, that makes sense because cats are more like independent. They like to be more by themselves, whereas dogs like to be with people. Well, yeah, depends. But unfortunately, we got a very non-affectionate cat. She hates pets. She hates getting brushed, getting picked up, getting hugged, anything. And I'm like, you're a freaking animal. How do you not like that? And I want to give it that to her, but she doesn't like it, which is so annoying. Mm-hmm. But I do annoy her a lot and she runs away from me, but it's fine, guys. But yeah, she just doesn't like people. She can be very mean sometimes. She hisses a lot and she tries to like hit you with her paw. But she's still very cute and adorable and she gets scared of every living thing and every noise in the world. But yeah, she mostly just doesn't like people and she just likes to be like by herself and just chill. And she sleeps all the time and eats and poos and bees cute. That's all really.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, what else was I gonna say? Damn it, I had a thing in my head, but I forgot.
Anyways, Fluffy's original name, like that she was given, was actually Birdie.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you guys calling her a bird?
No, that's what they called her.
Oh, what the F? That's
and we're funny. Like, we don't like that. Let's make another name.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, what else? Oh, also Mako, she loves to go outside because we exposed her to outside and now she's always at the door meowing and scratching, begging to go outside and on the deck. But yeah, we let her go outside. She loves it. And she always tries to escape when we open the door. So you always have to be careful because she's at the door there ready to escape. She acts like it's a freaking prison when she's so spoiled. I don't think so, but we've come very close to her just running out. We have to get her back in. But yeah, what else? I was gonna say something about them. God damn it, but I forgot. Okay, it'll come back up. But yeah, I'll show you guys a picture of her. She's just super cute. And we got her like, I think we've had her, well, for 2 years, literally her age. But yeah, I really do wish we got her other siblings, or I want another cat because like, if they grew up together, it'd be way better because they'd be used to each other. They'd actually like each other. But this is what she looks like. It's so freaking cute. She acts like the freaking queen of the world, even though it is the queen of the house. But yeah, it really it loves its property. Well, cats do like it. It doesn't like when people are in its property. But she does like him, so he is Kuka approved, as we say.
Yeah. And
because
also,
there's some people she really does not like.
Yeah, and also, How many treats do you give her a day?
1 or 2 or 3 sometimes. Even though
When?
apparently
You can give her up to like 20,
based on
guys.
yeah, but we don't want to like get her sick or anything,
You're not
babes.
gonna get her sick. Like obviously, don't give her 20, but
Yeah.
if you
But
need her
yeah,
attention, just grab treats.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's just super fun and I'm really glad we have pets because pets are really great, honestly. And now what do we want for the future? Future pets. What do you want?
I kind of want those golden retrievers.
Yeah, those always seem so fun because I know
Yeah.
everyone's saying they're always so playful
Yeah.
and affectionate and they like love
Yeah,
humans
I
and
want a
stuff.
golden retriever
Yeah.
and possibly a cat that likes like is open up to anything.
Yeah, because well, you can get them based on the breed because
Yeah.
people know like what personality they have.
And
Yeah.
also a ferret.
You want a ferret?
Yeah, they look like water dogs.
I guess. Yeah. What else?
That's basically it. Just a simple.
Yeah. No, in our future, I definitely want us to have like lots of pets and like kids. So it's just like everything running around. But yeah, for me, yeah, for dog wise, I definitely want to try getting a golden retriever, but I also low-key want one of those really small, cute dogs.
I don't like small.
I know they're
dogs.
crazy, but they're so freaking cute.
They're like the most meanest.
Yeah, because they're always like yapping. They're so aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. But I want a golden retriever from like as a puppy. Like I want it to grow up with us. Because just small animals are so freaking cute. And I definitely want a kitten. Like I don't want to get them like already big. Like I want them to start off as babies.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely want a cat. Like I don't really have like a preference for a breed, but I definitely want one that's affectionate at least.
Yeah.
Because we've already experienced the rodent not being affectionate. But yeah, I just want very playful, affectionate, loving pets. But yeah, I definitely want cats and dogs and however much we'll have.
Yeah. And
I
also want like girls, but if it's like guys, it's okay.
Yeah, I like girl pets. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the only thing
I was talking about like kids.
Oh, face. Well, yeah, I've only ever been around. Oh, yeah, I've literally only ever been around girl pets. I don't think I've ever experienced a boy pet. Yeah, I like girl pets. It sounds weird to say that, but yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know if I'm interested in other pets. I mean, a bunny would be really cute. Bunnies are really cute and really soft.
Bunnies are cute, but
like
when they walk, their legs come out like like so long.
And I don't really know anything about bunnies. Like I don't know how to take care of them, so we'd have to research that.
Quick short story. I used to live in a townhouse, and right when we were moving, I saw a couple of bunnies under a tree. So I would throw some carrots and then I saw that they would eat it.
Yeah.
And then there's this one bunny that would just sit in front of the sliding door waiting for me to give a carrot to it.
Oh, so it knew. Yeah, they're just so bloody cute.
I literally fed it carrots for like 2 weeks before we left.
Oh, and guys, there's so many bunnies in his area and they always get run over. Yeah. It's so sad. We always see them dead on the ground. And I'm like, why don't people just be careful?
No, just stop.
It's crazy. It's not that deep. Just stop or like maneuver out of their way.
You see me like maneuvering out of the way.
Yeah, like it's not like the bunny knows what's happening. Like you're the one who has to know. Yeah, it's just crazy. But yeah, I love pets, guys. Obviously, we're pet people. I don't know how some people could never have pets. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, I would want definitely cats, dogs, maybe a bunny. We'll see in the future, but definitely getting some. And now the big question that everybody asks, the most common one. Are you a dog or cat person? Dun, dun, dun.
I would say I'm both. Because like dogs, they're nice and all, but cats are also nice. But if you have a good cat that likes like to be held and stuff like that.
Okay, shade much.
They're like, you can do anything. Like they're not gonna like push you away or like hiss at you. They just accept whatever.
Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised because I thought you were gonna say you're a dog person because you're always hating on cat. Well, you're always hating on the rodent. Well, not like actually like real. He's just like being silly, like fake. But yeah. Okay, guys, for me, like before, I never really knew what I was. And then obviously I got a cat, so I lean more towards that. But dogs are also really cute and I'm always in contact with them from other people. So I think I'm both too.
Yeah.
And it's because it's like, I just want to like experience a dog firsthand because it's kind of funny because we originally wanted a dog, but my parents were like, no, too much work and you're not going to do anything to take care of it. So then they decided on a cat. And it's kind of funny because my mom was the one who was completely against it. My dad actually really wanted a pet. And it's so funny because now my mom, lets the rodents sleep on their bed with them, and she literally goes on the table while we're eating. So I'm like, oh, how the tables have turned. It's so funny. But yeah, I think I'm definitely a both person. And like, yeah, like you said, sorry guys, I'm stripping. Ooh la la. Guys, I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting hot. But yeah, like you said, I definitely want like an affectionate one. Because I always see on Instagram and TikTok reels, like cats being so affectionate and they're always like snuggling themselves into their owners and they're always like sitting on them when they're trying to like work and stuff. And I'm like, I want that too. That's so cute. But yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get that with the rodent, but it's okay, guys. We still love it. But yeah. Well, honestly, I just want to say here are my like general thoughts about pets. I think you can also agree. It's just like when you think about it, isn't it so weird how we just have these like living creatures living with us and we call them pets? And like, they are wild animals technically because there is wild versions of them, but we just like tame them and train them. So it's so weird that they just live with us.
Well, here's the thing that's more weirder. That we have to pay and register them as like a person or like something.
I know. And the fact that we like pay for them, like it sounds so wrong to say like, oh, I'm buying a pet. Like obviously adopting is way better because it's like the horrible like things they go through, but it's just weird. And it's like weird because like we hate bugs and stuff in our houses, but we still have like animals living with us and we like sleep beside them and we let them on our dinner tables. But honestly, I think it's just, well, obviously we're used to it, but they're just the cutest things ever. And sometimes I just think, I'm like, how are they real? Like sometimes I'm like, that's like they're breathing and like they're alive. Like it's just so crazy because they're just so cute and innocent and they just don't know what's happening in the world. And I just love when they go so crazy when they're like hunting like a cat or when they're like playing with a toy, like how Fluffy was with the ice cube. It's just so freaking adorable. It's just the best thing. Do you want to say the second point?
Sure. The second point is they're the cutest things ever.
Oh, we already said that, Beebs.
Oh.
Fine, I'll just say. I was also going to say, it's just crazy the things like they do sometimes and how their reaction to when something happens. It's just so funny when they like don't understand like a human object and they like try to touch it and then it moves or makes a sound and then they get scared. Yeah. Like, you know, there's like all those videos of animals. It's so cute.
Yeah, it's like if they can do that, why do people treat them differently?
I know. And I think you had a point about dogs.
Yeah, I think dogs are most loyal because that's how they are. Like they don't get trained to be loyal. They just are.
Yeah, because he was just telling me how like that's their like who they are, their personality.
It's a personality. Like every dog is not a pet only. It's like someone that has its own brain, thoughts, like feelings, blah blah blah, everything like a normal human has, like every single animal.
Yeah, literally.
And, like people are always like saying like, oh, dogs are always loyal because that's what they're trained to be. It's like, no, they're not. There's other dogs that don't listen to you or like
literally.
It's like the dogs choose to like you or not to like
it
you.
depends on like who they are. Yeah, that's true. And guys, okay, I don't know, this may sound weird, but sometimes I just think about this. I'm like, what if animals are like programmed? Because we're always saying we're in the matrix. Everything's programmed, blah, blah, blah. I swear they're just like programmed in because like, how do they all act the same? And I know like, obviously if it's like this of the same species, they would all have the same behaviors and actions. But like, I just find it weird that they all still act the same. Like all acts have similar like behaviors and actions. And even though like they are different, they have different personalities, but they still do the same thing. Like I just find that weird because humans are all the same. And yes, we do same things, but we do them differently. Like, I don't know, I just think about that and I maybe it's like dumb or weird, but like, I just feel like they're like programmed or something.
No, because then you would say humans are programmed because if you give someone a pencil to write something, they'll literally write the same thing.
Well, I guess so, but that's because we're like taught it. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's probably just a stupid point, but yeah. But I do find it like it's so cool how people like study animals and how they make that like they actually go into that field and they want to become that as like their job. And it's like it's so cool how like we learn how to like train them, and like we learn how to like how they behave and like what we should do with them, and like I just find it like it's weird. I'm like, how do they even like figure that out? Like, how do you study that to know what like they like, what they're supposed to eat, what they're supposed to do? Like, this
Yeah,
is bad for them, this is good. Like, how did they like even do that? Like, did they like test it? Like, was there trial
most
and error?
likely testing.
Oh, poor animals. It's like, oh, they don't like that. That kills them. That doesn't.
Yeah,
It's just so cool. Like when I think about it, it's like fascinating. So cool how they like know these things. And like I always see like the tips and tricks on like Instagram for like, oh, when your cat does this, it's because of this. I just
yeah.
find it cool,
Or like
right?
their tails, like if it's stood up like this.
Yeah, like it means
Yeah,
yeah, like when it's like up there, that means it's happy. And the rodent's tail is always so up, and I love to just grab and go like whoop and up.
yeah.
It's so freaking yummy. Anyways,
Until it notices that you do it, and then it gets
I know, and
attack
then it
mode.
turns around and like starts trying to bite you. But oh yeah, I was gonna say the rodent, she is very playful. Like she does try to bite, but not it's like not in a mean way. She's just playing with you. But she does get really annoyed when you touch her and or pet her for too long, which is great. But I love to kiss her on her freaking head, like between the ears. And I love to kiss like on like her cheek area. It's so friggin' yummy. I just love it so much. And yes, I do call pets yummy and I say I want to eat them, but I don't actually mean it. Yeah, dirty, dirty people. I don't mean it. I mean, I want to eat their cuteness. Okay, my online friend will understand what I mean. But yeah, I just find it so adorable how they actually like listen to us and they learn our behaviors and like they love us too. Cause you know how
Yeah,
they say like cats actually they like remember like your routine and everything. They can tell who's coming. They can tell what time you're coming home and stuff. And just like dogs, they always notice like when people are coming
yeah.
home.
Apparently, they say dogs remember when you're gonna come home because the scent of you in the house goes lower.
That's so cool. And yeah, for cats, they say that cats think we go out in the world to hunt for food. And that's why they're always sniffing our bags when we come back home to see what we got. I'm like, that's so cute. I always say it's TSA, it's the airport security when they start sniffing what you get. And doesn't Fluffy always think we have a toy
Yeah,
or
she always thinks
treat
we
for
have a
it?
toy if we bring anything with bags.
Yeah.
She's like, there's a toy in here.
It's
So
so
then you
cute.
literally take out a wrapper or something and call it a toy. She'll literally grab it and think it's a
I
toy.
know. Like honestly, guys, pets truly make like the world better. Like, don't you think? Like, it would be such a
Yeah.
horrible place if we like imagine if nobody had pets. Like, it'd be so boring and like stale, and like there wouldn't be anything lively in your house, you know?
Yeah.
And honestly, now that I've experienced it, I truly can't believe we never had one before. Like, it's honestly life changing. And guys, if you can get one and if you want to, like, get it, like, beg your parents, put on a slideshow presentation, tell them you'll do chores, tell them you'll actually take care of it because you should get one, guys, if you can. It's truly the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the only thing I regret is that we didn't get one earlier because we wasted so many years of we could have had one.
Yeah. For us, we literally, when we moved to Mexico for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
we just randomly saw a small dog under our car
Yeah.
and it was scared. So we tried to take it in.
Yeah.
My parents were like, no, no, it's gonna be too much. We're like, who cares? Let's just take it in and wash it up and feed it.
Yeah.
And she stayed
Oh,
with us.
oh, I love when people do that. Like they find like stray wild
Literally
animals and they
all our
help
dogs were
them.
straight
Oh,
animals.
yeah,
They're
that's
like
so
all
cute.
6 or 7.
I know. I always see Instagram posts of like people like finding an injured animal and they take it and like they actually like take care of it. I'm like, oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute. It always makes me want to
There's
cry.
actually this woman in, I don't know, somewhere in Europe,
Yeah.
like Ukraine or something. I don't know where exactly, but she like gets donations from like Instagram followers or like people that watch her stuff. And
Yeah.
she brings bags and bags of food and puts it in the street. And there's a bunch of dogs that all share it and eat it all
Oh,
together. She brings like shelters, like little homes for them and all
oh, so she
that.
actually takes care of
Yeah. But there's
them.
like many, there's like
Yeah.
50, and they don't fight each other.
Oh, because they
They
all
like
just
all
share
eat and
it.
share.
Yeah.
And people are
That's
like,
honestly such a slay.
oh, dogs are horrible and they're like aggressive. It's like they're not. They're
Yeah,
literally,
it's like it depends. It's also how you treat them because people
yeah.
can make them like aggressive if you treat them
Yeah.
bad and don't train them.
Yeah.
No,
Even
but that's
like,
so cute.
even
She's
in
doing
United
God's work.
States, there's like
Yeah.
videos of YouTubers that they report like this person being mean to a dog. So they pick it up and the dog's like literally like barking and like almost biting the people trying to get them. And
Yeah.
afterwards, the dog learns that they're nice and they're not like
I know. It's
hurting
because of
it.
the people.
Yeah, and then they get adopted and they're like live happily ever
Oh,
after.
that's good. And hopefully the person gets like charged or jail
Yeah.
time or something. But yeah, that lady so like with Slay, she's actually using it for good. But yeah, I was gonna say though, the dogs that are truly scary is like police service dogs. Those ones are scary because obviously they're trained to like
Yeah.
you know, like they're basically police. And bulldogs, those are so scary too. Like
I
some
don't think
dogs
so.
look scary, and I'm like,
No, I think they look scary because they show you what scary of
well,
them
yeah,
are.
but aren't they known to be like the most dangerous type of dogs?
Well, any dog can be dangerous if you treat them.
Well,
like,
yeah,
a
that's
certain
true.
way.
Yeah.
There's a Instagram guy that he saves like bulldogs.
Yeah.
Because there's like people like use them for fighting each other.
Why though? Like, why the fuck? Like,
I
who
don't know.
can even
Just
give
for
up
like
with that?
it's like betting money. Like, oh, my dogs can beat yours and kill it faster. Blah blah blah.
Yes, you're killing your pet for
So
that.
sometimes they don't die, but they're really badly injured. But the owners don't care. So this guy goes there, and sometimes if they don't give up the dog, he has to beat him up. But he's like a big guy, so he's like scary himself.
Okay, yeah, as he should.
So then yeah, he gets the dog. The dog's like obviously like a bulldog, and you think it's gonna be aggressive, but it's actually
Yeah.
like scared and stuff like that. And afterwards, like after months of like healing its wounds and all like medication and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and training it, they're like literally happy dogs. Like they get adopted and
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. So he's also a slayer, like the Ukrainian woman. He's also doing God's work. Yeah, I don't know how people do that. Like that's literally animal abuse.
It
like,
is. Yeah.
why? Like, what is the point? Like, why? Just go like bet on the horse race things or whatever, or
Even
bet
that's
on poker. Well, yeah, that is too. Yeah. Actually, I was gonna talk about that too. Yeah. No, but yeah. Speaking of that, zoos and like animal like contests and shows and stuff, and like you know, like the rodeos and all those country things and zoos and like all those types of or aquariums, all that honestly I think should be stopped. Like it should be illegal to do that, and they need to do like they need to let the animals free because like they actually get such bad treatment. Like it was in that aquarium place,
Marineland or
yeah,
something?
where it said that like the whales were getting such bad treatment.
No,
and the
literally.
poor sea lions and like.
No, I was watching a documentary of Marine World here in Canada.
Yeah, that fucking place.
And literally, apparently, like the dolphins or whatever they're called, belugas or whatever, they like literally died. And like since 2019, there's been 30 deaths of like whatever sea animals.
And there's
in
like
there.
one whale they keep by itself in the enclosure, and like, yeah, honestly, okay, back then I was like, oh, like cute, whatever, because you're still brainwashed and you're like, ooh, so fun. Like I love going to those places, and obviously like it's really nice and fun to go to like that place. Like I love aquariums and like the zoos, it's fun to see them, but like now when you really think about it, like it's such like animal abuse, and like it's so cruel to them. Like you're keeping them in this cage like when they should be living their life out in the free. Like honestly, any type of those things that involve like animals, like they honestly should be like stopped. Should be illegal. Like people actually need to do something about them because they get treated so badly. Even like in like that rodeo thing that we had in like our city recently, apparently so much horses died already. Because it's so sad. Like it's like the heat and all the stress and like strain you put on it.
No, also I
like
heard
it's so
that
sad. It makes me so mad.
if like a horse doesn't win or it's like sucks at doing what it does, they just kill it. Because like
what the F?
It's a waste of money to train it and to keep it, so they just kill it. And
literally just leave them alone. Like someone needs to just go into all those places and just release them.
Yeah,
it's just so sad. Like I just like I can't go to those places anymore. Like not even that I even went there that much, but just
like if you want to look at like
so
wild animals, like zoo animals, actually go to the safari and drive around there.
Yeah, like
because that one you do have to sign a waiver because there's a
you could like die. Die. No, yeah, that's what I saw on Instagram posts where they're like, this is how it should be, where like it's like a truck or whatever, but it has like a cage around it, and then people go in and they drive through like the safari and see the animals, and everyone's like, yeah, that's how it should be, like not them in cages. Yeah, I just like, oh, it makes me so mad, and like I just want to like do something about it, but I just like
and
it's
for like
so like it's too much.
Seawater stuff, they should just make they should just make like an underground water thing where they can actually see like
Yeah, like
fishes and
going to
stuff like that.
yeah, like
Yeah,
literally, why did they do that? Like, who came up with the idea of entrapping animals in place and then people
I
go
know.
visit them? It's probably because it's too much work for them. But like,
Yeah,
they could still make money. Like, they can make underwater tours in specific
yeah.
areas and like,
Because like think about it, like a giraffe here in our city. What does a giraffe air quality, everything have to do
yeah,
with a city, especially when there's cars passing by, smelling
I
all the
know
exhaust.
that's so bad, and that's not even their natural habitat.
I
Yeah, and like
know.
the lions and
Also,
tigers
like
they
the
have.
sun
Yeah, and the
temperature.
penguins too. Like, yeah,
It's
all
like
the animals. Yeah, it's so bad
makes
for
no
them. I'm
sense.
like, and it's not like people are like always going to like see it. And it's like, it's so much better because then it's less work for them actually, because they would don't have to take care of the animal. They don't have to like do anything with them because they're just in their habitat. They just have to like deal with the equipment and like the people coming to see them. They just have to like build the like, the
Yeah,
transportation for it. But that would be so much better. But yeah, honestly, like I also think like if you are looking to buy a pet, like they're honestly pretty easy to take care of. Like it's even easier to take care of a child. And if you can't even take care of a child, then definitely don't get a pet because they're similar, but like obviously way different.
yeah.
But yeah, I just think it is pretty easy to take care of pets because they do most of the stuff. You just have to give them the basic necessities like food, water, like take them to the vet, like groom them, keep them clean, like every once in a while, because you don't even have to wash them that much because they keep themselves clean. And then they literally do everything else on their own. So it's
Yeah.
like it's not that hard. I don't know why some people think it's like the worst. Yeah, like I just don't get how some people they're like, oh, they barely take care of them and they're like, oh, they're too much work. I just let them be. It's like you still have to like provide them with stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just hearing of what old people do, some people truly don't deserve pets. Cause like I just don't know how people can be so like abusive towards them and like kill them and hurt them. Cause literally for me, if I accidentally bump into my cat or even into Fluffy, I start saying sorry to them as if they understand that.
Yeah.
Or if I pet them too hard, I'm like, oh, sorry, mommy.
Yeah, like for me, like if I'm getting ready and putting my shoes on, you know how Fluffy always wants to be like
yeah, she's always sticking
the
in
nose
through
and
with
stuff like that.
everyone. So cute.
I sometimes like knee her in the face
I
and I'm
know.
like, sorry, Fluffy, sorry.
Yeah, and because pets, they're just like, they like don't know what happened, but it's
Yeah.
like, even if you say sorry, they don't understand that, but we still do because it's like, it doesn't take a lot to just treat them normally.
Yeah.
And guys, one of our biggest pet peeves, we hate when people leave their pets locked in the car, especially when it's so freaking hot out. Like it's so cruel and dumb. Literally, just bloody take them in with you, put them on a leash.
Or don't bring them
Yeah,
out.
leave them at home. Like get someone to watch them or go another time when someone's at home. And if you can't put them on a leash, like put them in those backpack things if they're like not big, too big. It's like, it's not that hard. Like, why would you would you leave a kid in a car? Even though some people have done that with their babies. Like, same thing. It's literally insanity. You're leaving them in like a locked
And literally
area. Like,
especially when it's a hot day. Like, you know when we turn off the car just to see what we want to eat?
Yeah, we're like dying.
Yeah.
And there was actually a recent case in like our city. This woman like left her dog and he died because it was so hot in the car. And I'm like, and she got like arrested. I'm like, as she should.
Yeah.
It's just so dumb. I also hate when people lock their pets in like a room or somewhere as like punishment or something or by themselves. It's so cruel. It's like, why are you leaving them in that area? I just always feel so bad because I'm like, they need lots of area to like explore and run around. It's probably so like frustrating for them to be in such a small area. I'm like,
when Fluffy was bad, when she would do bad things,
yeah,
we would just tell her to go to the corner and she would just go to the corner and just like look at us from far. And it was funny, but we would never like lock her
like
in
you
a
don't
room
have to,
or
like,
anything.
physically punish them so hard. Like literally just like there's other ways to discipline guys. We also hate so much seeing people being
Another good way to discipline them is to show like a treat but not give it to them. Just let them smell it and say no because you did something.
Yeah, working with treats and training them is so good.
Well, that's what I did with Fluffy.
Yeah. And we also hate when people are so aggressive and mean and hurtful towards their pets because they don't understand like what's happening and they can't like do anything back to like stop them. I'm like, you guys are literally just using your power and taking advantage of them because obviously we are like the stronger, like we have more power and control over them. It's like, why are you using it for bad? Like
especially
they don't understand
when they
like they literally trust and they don't understand when they do something bad. When you tell them no or yell at them, like they won't understand that. Like you just have to train them not to do it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so now we're gonna be kind of moving over into the whole debate of like being vegan, eating animals, is it bad, good, like the animal rights and activism and stuff. And I will say we do eat meat. We're not vegan or vegetarian or anything. And I just obviously I will say we are hypocrites in saying this because obviously we're saying like we don't condone killing or being abusive or hurting animals, but we still eat meat. And yes, we know they still kill the animals. But it's just like, I don't know, it's hard because like I am really happy that there's a lot of people who are vegan and vegetarian and they've really like they've started animal rights and activist groups to like stop all that horrible stuff to pets. And it's just so great to seeing that. But like it's just so hard for like us to like not eat meat because like I honestly like would be a vegan if I could, but like I truly can't because there's meat in literally everything I eat. Like it's part of my culture and I'm so used to it. Like I really can't stop. And it's also like it is bad for you if you don't have enough meat.
Yeah.
And like it is funny because it's like when I think about it, it's so weird and gross to think about eating animals, but we still eat them because obviously we don't see the process. We just see like the finished meat and it looks good, you know? So I just find that funny. Also, one more thing I was gonna say before you say your point. I do wish the animal rights and activist groups, I wish they were bigger and like I wish people care more about them. And like I wish there was more laws to protect animals. Like I wish they were like actually a big thing that people like paid attention to and put like awareness and made it like a big thing. Cause then I feel like it would be so much better for the animals. But sadly it's not.
Yeah. But here's the thing. What I think about like eating meat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would say that it's really hard to change because it's already part of our like our system and the world. Like out of generations, our body is used to eating meat and stuff like that.
That's true.
And nowadays, you can't really be 100% vegan because our bodies require like nutrients or stuff, whatever, that comes from meat specifically.
Yeah.
That you can't get in plants or whatever because it's not the same thing.
Yeah. And it's also,
And it's also what?
No, go ahead. I was going to say that thing.
Oh, and also,
you can't be healthy and be vegan.
Yeah. And also you can't be healthy as well being vegan because like I said, you need those certain nutrients and stuff like that. Cause like, for example, soy, like an alternative to like a meat or like vegan stuff or products, a lot of them come with soy. And soy is bad because there's like studies and stuff like that show like they give you sicknesses and stuff like that, like large amounts. And like all these vegan people are literally eating soy products like I don't know, like fake eggs or like I don't know what they make with soy.
Yeah.
Or what is it called? Tofu?
Yeah. Ugh, so gross. No, yeah, that is true. And like I feel like because it's like how do they even make this like they're basically making the fake alternative of the real meat. So obviously there's so much chemicals and bad stuff in it. And also I've heard people say it tastes really bad and it looks bad.
It does taste bad. I used to be vegan for like 2 to 3 years and it was
that's actually like
it was the worst.
So yeah.
Because I would see people eating pizza and I'm like
you want it, yeah.
I would actually order Domino's and I would just put on the online, I would just put like just a bread and a tomato paste sauce, whatever it's called. And
they're probably like, what in God's
and then they called
name?
me and they're like, hey, did you place an order? I think you messed up. I'm like, no, I just want the bread and the sauce. They're like, just a pasta and sauce? I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay.
They're like, okay, weirdo.
And yeah, then I would get it and I would put my vegan cheese in it and then cook it.
Oh, babes, so cute.
It was the worst. It didn't taste the same.
Yeah.
So that's why I stopped being vegan because pizza is my nemesis
number one.
Number one. Yeah. But also, like all these vegans, they eat a lot of greenery and stuff like that. But our bodies are not meant to eat and consume so much greenery like all these other animals can because all these other animals naturally they have like a substance or acids in their bodies that are able to decompose all the greenery stuff and grass that they eat.
Yeah.
And our body doesn't. So that's why it's bad to be like super vegan and stuff like that.
Yeah. Because you need those other nutrients and stuff.
If we actually do want to stop like consuming like farming animals or like be healthier or do it like in a better
not killing
way,
animals,
I'd say like they should like farming companies or whatever, they should wait till the like at least 5 years younger or 10 years younger of animals like lifespan and then just kill it from then. Like let them be free and
Live their
life.
Mm-hmm.
And then until they're like super old, then kill it so it doesn't suffer.
Mm-hmm.
And you get meat as well. Because there's like
Yeah.
literally thousands and thousands of like cow farms where they breed it. They stick their hands in their bussies, put some eggs in there, and then so they can have milk and also more cows. And using like all
So
these
gross.
what is it called?
Hormones and shit.
Just
Yeah.
so they go faster and faster. Also
Which
with
is so
chickens.
sad too for like the animals because it's obviously hurting them, and it's bad for us. Like all this like chemicals and shit they put. Like
literally when they're doing milk, there's so much like since they get milked like constantly because they always constantly like make them pregnant and stuff like that. Because how else do they get milk? Literally pus and blood goes into the milk when they're milking it. And that's why they have to like clean it afterwards. But I'm pretty sure like microscopically level, molecular level, there's still blood and pus in that milk.
I'm gonna go puke now. Honestly, I could never work with animals. Like, there's one, I'd be too scared of them because I'm scared of all wild animals. I'm scared of every living creature, especially bugs. And two, it's so gross. And three is just like, I could never deal with all that stuff, like touching them like that, getting food from them. Ugh, it's so gross. And like, I just would feel too bad of like hurting them. I could never do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, like, I feel like there is such better alternatives, but it's probably just more work and more costly for them to do it. Because obviously, them speeding up, that's more money because they're buying more, they're putting out more like products, which obviously it's always bad for the animals. But honestly, it's just so sad how they're like breeding machines. They just gotta breed and make this food for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, now guys, we're gonna go into a little ethical lesson with Lima. Instead of Chidi Anaganye, I'm the substitute teacher. If you don't know, that reference is from The Good Place.
All right, this is the part where I leave, guys.
Just kidding. No, guys, because I took a philosophy class about like ethics and stuff and morals and all that, which I love. I'm so interested in that because of The Good Place. But yeah, I actually learned something really interesting. This point called moral anthropocentrism.
Sure.
Anthropocentrism, which basically is like the belief that humans are the most important thing. No, this is a real thing. Like all humans are like predisposed to like think like this. They like all humans think we're the most important thing. We have the most value over anything else that is non-human. And we believe also that species, like as a whole, they matter more than like an individual animal. So if you kill one individual thing, it doesn't matter. But if you kill a whole species, then that does matter because that makes an effect. Which, like, if you think about it, like if you compare like animals to humans, that's like so fucked up because it's like you're basically saying like one person doesn't matter, but if you kill like a whole group, it doesn't. Which that actually goes to the whole trolley problem, if you guys know that. But yeah, humans actually believe that like we're the most important things in the world, which is really fucked up and narcissistic of us. And in turn, that's created something called speciesism, which actually a lot of people don't know about that because obviously there's like ageism and shit, but this one is basically just treating animals unjustifiable, like basically having discrimination against them because they are animals, because they're a different species. And it's always overlooked by a lot of people because many people don't know about this and we almost embrace it because we don't like care. And it's like, it's failed to be recognized as like a prejudice against animals by like owners and by the pound and by adoption centers because they treat animals so horribly. They don't see them as like a living being, you know? And it's just also, speaking of that, it's crazy and sad how many people put down their pets because they can't afford the health care or if it's too much for the pet. Like, obviously, many people do have like the right intention doing that, but it's just so sad that like you have to kill your like pet because of like you can't afford it or it's like too much for it. But yeah, so that's a little ethical lesson for you guys. I do also have many.
You have to pay to put it down?
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you do have to pay because like putting it down, because I think they probably have like a way. They probably like put a needle or something to like put it down, like not in a cruel way.
If you don't have enough for the medication and then you have enough to put it down, how?
I I don't know. That's actually a good point. But yeah, guys, I do have a few points here from that class, and because I had to write an essay about it. So these are kind of the points I made. It's just crazy the contrast between how animals and humans are treated. It's just so hypocritical and wrong in society, because animals are literally still living beings with feelings and ability to feel pain. But we just like, some people just don't like realize that, you know?
Yeah.
Pets are also, well, now I feel like recently they have started becoming seen as family members. And obviously the idea of putting them down is becoming less acceptable in our society, which is something that's good. Also, like this change in like the attitude, it contrasts with the belief of the moral anthropocentrism, whatever that fucking word is, because humans are see themselves as most important beings, you know? Because like the lack of respect and value given to animals compared to humans, it's honestly just so insane, and it is unjust. But I feel like some people still don't really care or see it like that.
Yeah, I think it is wrong for owners to put down their pets due to sickness or illnesses.
But we still do it.
We do.
Yeah. And obviously, like, well, the actual word for it is euthanizing. And obviously, euthanizing a child is like unthinkable. But for animals, which are still living beings, they still do it because they think like, oh, they can't, like, they don't feel the pain and suffering, but they still do.
Yeah. I think they should like put it to sleep with laughing gas or whatever that stuff is.
Yeah, so they can't feel anything because it's so sad. Because obviously animals cannot verbally communicate their pain, which obviously makes people think that it doesn't affect them because they can't tell them, the owner, to like stop or like it hurts or whatever. So they just think like, oh, it's whatever. It doesn't affect them.
Because like Fluffy, I think one time she like sprained her leg, but we didn't know until like we would be like, Fluffy would be like just laying down the whole day, and we're like, what's wrong with Fluffy? And then every time she would go to the bathroom, she'd be like limping a little bit.
I know.
And we're like, oh, she's playing pain. So we took her to the doctor, and she's like, yeah, she just sprained her leg. Just give her these medicine and then it'll go away after.
No, honestly, that's my worst fear. Like the thought of like the animal being in pain, but like it can't tell you it is, and you like don't notice. Like I'm like whenever like an animal is in pain, Fluffy, I just like, oh, I hate it so much. It makes me so
Fluffy.
sad.
Fluffy does not howl.
Oh, not the howling.
All she does is whine and bark.
Yeah. No, but also speaking of that, I just remembered when Kuka, when she had to get her getting spayed or neutered, which is the term for cats, I don't fucking know. But when she got that surgery, obviously like it's like they have to like stitch it up, and they don't want them to like lick it and touch it because it could get infected. So you guys know like how they put those cones on them. So at first we got her like a little mini cone, but it was trying to like lick itself. And I was like, oh, it looked like it was in so much like pain, and it looked like it was like so like annoyed. And literally when me and my sister both came home and saw it, we immediately started crying because we felt so bad because it looked like it was in pain. And we're like,
wait, who cried first though? I think it was either a chain reaction that the crying happened, because you and your sister, you guys copy each other too much.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, and then we literally were like, no, we can't do this. So then we switched it out to that, like, she wore this like bodysuit thing that she had to keep on the whole time, and just covered her whole body, not her like face or like hands and stuff. And it's so cute because she'd be like licking herself, but she'd be licking the bodysuit. And it was so sad because it was probably so itchy. So we would be like giving it scratches, and like we would be petting it. And that was the only time it liked to be petted. But yeah, that honestly, that experience, I don't know who it was worse for us or for the rodent. Because we were just so worried about it. Like I hate when like something or someone is in pain. Like I just like, ugh. Like I just wanted them to stop being in pain. So having said all that, animals honestly deserve the same basic moral considerations as humans, because people often because it also sucks, because I feel like a lot of people avoid spending money on their sick animals because they don't want to spend that, because they're like, oh, it's too much, too expensive. Because they also see them as disposable, because they're like, oh, whatever, I can just get another one. It doesn't matter, which obviously is a horrible way of thinking. And I think we have a little bit of a different viewpoint on this. But for me, I think it's so unfair that we grant like equal status and rights to humans, but not to animals. I honestly believe that animals should have rights, and they should be treated as living beings that deserve like respect. But obviously societal norms in the economic like world, that makes it a hard issue, because like it would have to be like a huge thing to make that happen, you know?
Well, for me, I'm not saying they shouldn't. I just say like there shouldn't be like a law of that. There should be like common sense, like
Yeah,
treat
like
an
yeah.
treat an animal, any animal, the same way you would
Yeah.
treat someone
Well, I
else.
think it is, but there's still people who are like horrible and evil
Yeah.
and they don't care. But no, I think what you're saying is there should be more laws to like get people, like they should actually have to face the consequences if
Yeah.
they do bad stuff. Yeah.
Which there is. Like that
Yeah.
woman that's going to jail or
Yeah,
whatever.
which is good. And obviously we don't like condone putting down animals, but we know that sometimes it is like the only option, because if you want to prevent their suffering, especially when
Yeah.
it's hurting their quality
we-
of life and it can't be maintained,
We
you
had
know?
to put down one dog
Aw,
that we
but it's always so
rescued
sad.
because
Yeah.
like no matter what medicine we gave it or like fed it or gave it, it
Yeah.
was like suffering. So we're
Yeah,
like,
just like sometimes humans, when they have to be taken off like life support or they get that assisted suicide thing or whatever, like sometimes it's too much. But yeah, it's just like, I think it's like the problem with it is also because like the emotional bonds we have with pets are definitely like really deep, but they still differ in the intensity and the nature of them compared to like our bonds with human family members. So I feel like that's why it's still like people, there is still that silver lining where people still don't view them as like equal to like humans, because they still see them as like a different species. So they're like, oh, they're still less than us, you know, in like a way.
Like whatever Fluffy just stares at me, I'm like, Fluffy, what are you thinking? You can talk right now.
I know, because she just stares so much. So
I'm like,
funny.
Fluffy, talk. I'm not gonna be freaked out.
I know.
I'm not gonna be freaked out.
I know, guys. If you're a pet owner, everyone has done this where it's like you can talk to me, you won't tell anyone.
I know. And I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It'd be like, you know. But yeah. Also, I just find it crazy that like humans, like medical care, we have like so much like ethical standards and legal frameworks and like social expectations about it that like prioritize. We always want to preserve the life. We would never just like put down or like kill a human if it's like, oh, it's too much money or it's too hard or whatever. We always try to like keep them alive, but it never applies to animals. And I know it is harder for animals because probably there's not that much like as much research or as much medicine for all their sickness. And obviously it is really expensive, which I think that's a problem. Like healthcare for pets is so freaking expensive. Everything to do with pets is so expensive. It needs to be way cheaper. Like why? And I think just like the fact that
it was $400 just for Fluffy, just for that medicine, just for her sprained leg.
Crazy. Like literally just their food is like $100. Insane. And I think like the fact that we've normalized like putting down pets and like the lack of consequences and repercussions for that, I think that also makes it an easier decision for people to do, because they won't be like shamed or they won't be like charged or like they won't go to jail for doing it. So obviously they think like, oh, it's okay, it's right, it's not illegal, but obviously it's still not morally or ethically right, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think it's just, we need like a more consistent ethical approach. We have to place greater value on animal life, and we have to like actually challenge our systems and all our beliefs we have right now on them, because we have to really change our mindsets on how we view them, and we need to make putting down animals way less of like an occurrence, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that is such a hard thing, because we have to change society, and it has to be like systematic changes like in society, and people have to be like wanting to do it to make laws for that. But I really hope, like, I know we are getting better because there is way more like animal rights and activist people, and it is getting way better because I feel like more people care about animals now, especially with pets. But I feel like we still need to do more, because we need more laws for them to like actually protect them and give them
there should be like a law
rights,
where it says like, just don't leave your animal in cars alone.
Don't leave them in cars in trapped locked places. Don't obviously abuse them or kill them or hurt them or anything. And like obviously for putting down animals, I feel like there should be like a criteria. It's like if you really can't pay for it, and they should be able to
do
check
like a plan,
your
like payment plan.
Yeah,
like
or they should be able
Afterpay.
to check your income to like, you know how like schools check it for like tuition? They should be able to check it if you can actually afford it or not. And it should be like, they have to be able to check the animals like health if they're really like bad condition. Like there should be like criteria and stuff. Like it shouldn't just be easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Like wild animals and stuff, especially, I know there's a lot found in like third world countries. It's so sad because I know they are they grew up in there and like they lived there, whatever. But I feel like there needs to be some like group that like or like company that actually like, takes care of them, you know, like maybe takes them in or like gives them like that what that woman was doing.
Yeah.
Because it just makes me so sad how they're just out in the wild and they can't get food and they're like hurt and stuff. I know people do help them, but yeah. And also, guys, adoption centers and pounds, they need to be so much better to them. They need to take care of them better.
No, I think they should get more money from the government.
Yeah.
Because literally, if they don't get adopted by like a certain amount of time, they kill it.
I know, like it's so sad.
Even though they don't want
better
to,
treatment environment.
There's no space for them.
I know. Like honestly, yeah, I think the government needs to fund these groups that help the wild animals and adoption pets.
You know what it should be? It should be if you're gonna be a new homeowner or if you're gonna like live on your own, you have to adopt a pet.
Yeah. Literally. And they should make it like cheaper and more accessible for them to get it. But no, honestly, like the government, they need to spend...
comes with the purchase or rent of the house.
That would be cool, yeah. But the government honestly needs to stop wasting its money on stupid war and weapons and bullshit like that. And they need to actually spend it on like healthcare and hospitals and like fixing up adoption and pound centers and funding these groups that can help wild animals. And they need to stop funding and giving like money, and they need to stop all these like aquariums and zoos and rodeos and all those types of places because those places are horrible.
Like if you want to fund something that matters, fund my wallet, please.
Yeah. No, but guys, honestly, please bring awareness to all this stuff. Try to make all those stupid ass places not exist anymore. Help any pets you see.
Beg your parents if you live with your parents
to get pets as much as you can. Adopt, guys. Don't buy them. Adopt
don't
them.
Buy because like
to get them a better home.
Yeah, in the end, these people are just breeding these dogs and cats just to make profit off of you.
I know.
Like they literally breed like 8, and for each dog they let's say like $1,000. They literally make $1,000.
Yeah,
I mean $8,000.
I know. And when you buy them, it's so expensive, and they're already in like a good environment. But in adoption centers, they're not. So go adopt them there, please, guys.
But there are like adoption centers like ARC. They actually live with the people.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's good though, yeah. But yeah, guys, please comment down in all the comments below if you agree with our viewpoints on everything. And please help any way you can. Just bring awareness, donate, adopt, protest, call these people out.
And if you don't agree with us, write your hate comments down below.
Just kidding.
We'll just block it.
No, if you don't agree with us, you're wrong. Just kidding. Yeah, just let us know if you agree and disagree. And also, are you a cat or dog person? And do you have any pets or do you want them? And let us know their name and breed and everything about them.
Yep. And
also, we're going to be doing this new. We're going to be shouting out some people who comment, and we'll be answering your comments on here too. So we haven't gotten many yet. Well, maybe we will now, but
yeah.
On our first one, actually, our first ever podcast, welcome to 2 Cents. We got 2 comments here.
Yeah.
First one is his mom, actually, from his account, said she wants us, because the question was, what would you like to hear on the epi?
Yeah.
And she said she wants to hear about toxic relationships.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do that.
What else?
And we got another comment from Sally G2, which is my online friend. Hey, she said she wants to talk. She wants us to talk about TV shows / series, celebrities, and online friends. So those might be in the works. So keep an eye out for that, guys. But yeah.
So shout out to those people that commented.
Yes, and please comment, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I think that'll do it for the episode. We really hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And please, again, comment down everything that we said. Comment down whatever you like. Keep it nice, though.
Yep. Comment, like, share, subscribe,
give
like,
5
stars.
5-star, please. Repost, share with everyone you know in the world.
Repost our Instagram stories, TikTok stories.
Yes. TikTok,
every
Instagram, YouTube.
YouTube.
View it on everything. Like, comment, whatever you'd like. Keep it nice, please. Yes. Yeah. And share it with all your pets and everybody that you know that has a pet.
Yeah.
How about that?
Doesn't.
Or doesn't, to influence them to get a pet.
Yeah.
Hey, friend, get a pet. Adopt. But yeah, just share it with everyone you get. No, guys, everyone you come in contact with,
everyone
your
you
family,
see,
everyone you see,
friends, family,
every single
friends,
person on the subway, your coffee shop, your whatever, your work,
your fake friends.
Yeah, your real friends.
Acquaintances.
Yeah, your exes, all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, just make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. 5 stars, comment, all that fun jazz. But yeah, guys, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening and staying with us. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.